get a good connection. Ain't that a bitch? I'm gonna give it one more shot. Yeah, my bad, people. But the message. What I'm getting is, man, if you ever find yourself in the unknown and you really can't grasp where you're going to, we got to think you're going in the unknown. The unknown sometimes will put you to places, put you to paths that don't make sense, but you know it's right. You just got to keep going, bro. It may not make sense while you're in it. But as soon as you reach to that destination, you're going to be glad that you went to the unknown. Because that divine motherfucker that's tired of living that old life, that's going in the old known. Bro, it's going to get weird, man, sister. I'm telling you from experience, every time that I went in the unknown, the ego gets uncomfortable, but eventually I get on point, you know, because I know it's necessary for me to get through. I have to do certain things that I'm not used to doing. Not to be like I'm degrading myself, none of that freak off shit, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, sometimes you gotta go on that path less traveled, you know, that unknown path. Hey, Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Sometimes you go on that path, bruh, sis, you like, what the fuck is going on? But I'm telling you, you just gotta keep going. It'll make sense. You know, it'll make sense. It's just sometimes it just don't make sense while you're going through it because you ain't used to that shit. Oh, okay. I didn't know what you meant the other day. I still got to do a card of the day, too. I think I'm going to do it on this live because I'm not going to be on here for long, y'all. 17%. Mom, I need you to fix this. I'm just talking to the great mother like, Mom, you want me on this motherfucker? Let me get a fucking shit. All right, mama? You got to talk to great mother like you got to demand some things because you on this shit. Yeah, demand. Yeah, you noticed that? Old photo. But was like, it's the high energy. It could be that, or it could just be them trying to fuck shit up. I don't really know. But I got to do a card of the day after we get out these messages. But yeah, I'm just telling you, bro, some people going in the unknown. Bro, are you like a government agent, dude? You keep walking up and down the street, nigga. Confirmation. This nigga might be an agent. I'm just be seeing how these niggas move out here, fam. Man, hey, my phone dead. I wasn't able to charge that motherfucker. I ain't even gonna cap. Yeah, it is, but not even spooky. I think it's funny, bro. I think it's funny because I ain't scared of nothing. Don't get me wrong. If you throw a bear in front of me, I'm going to feel some type of way, bro. Other than that, I'm going to clown your ass. Come on, now. You better not clown the clown. I don't want to call you a catfish, but I'm fucking around. No, I'm fucking around. Like I said, I could John all day if I wanted to. I could John all day if I wanted to, fam. I ain't even gonna cap. I could John all day. You know what I'm saying? That's why I gotta switch though, cause I ain't gonna lie. Hey, confirmation when my man's pulling up. But I gotta switch, man. I gotta switch. Like, I'm a cool dude. Naturally, I'm a cool dude. But I learned sometimes you gotta be cutthroat. Certain situations, yeah, I'm still the same nigga. But sometimes you can't show people your cards. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, back to the program. But hey, I'm noticing that, you know, you could be going to a big destination, something that your soul's calling you to, but the path getting there is going to be treacherous sometimes. It's not going to be the path that you're used to. It's because you had to get everything stripped away to where now you have to build up a strong foundation. So sometimes that is uncomfortable. You know, confirmation with my shit dropping. Sometimes you just wish, like, I wish I could go back, but you got to think what got you here was from that old foundation. that wasn't suiting you. So you have to like put two and two together. This path is for you, even though you may not know what's ahead. You just have to move through your feelings and keep the right mindset, because when you're going through the unknown, it's all about your mind. Keeping that bitch in check, keeping yourself in the moment, and being optimistic. Every time that I went in the unknown, there's not one time I failed. There's not one time I didn't hit a breakthrough. I put that on my life. If I'm lying, I'll die right now. I'll die right now if I'm lying. Every time I go through the unknown, I always get to that place I'm looking for. I put that on my life. It's because I'm building things, I'm building up to where the soul want to take me. Because what happened is, all that other shit you've been trying to go towards and fall through, try to make fall through, it just dissipates to where you're left to go in that path that you never took. And that's usually the path that your soul wants you to go to. Yeah, 0 point, they say. You got to start from ground zero. And that path, going to it, bro, I'm not going to lie, you're going to be protected, but it's going to look wild. It's not going to make sense to the ego. You're going to be, sometimes you're going to be like, what the fuck is going on? And you're going to be impatient. But the thing is, don't be impatient. You can't be impatient, even though as hard as it is. I caught myself tripping. Like sometimes, because I be doing the work that the mother tell me to do. I'm not trying to be bragging though, but I be listening to what the bitch want me to do. I've been doing this shit for a grip. But sometimes I'll be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because there's some shit. I don't even want to say too much, but just know I've been putting in the work. But I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But some things just take a little bit of time. That's what I'm realizing. Some things just take a little bit of time and calibration, because as soon as you get it and your mind not in the right place, you can lose it all like that. So she and your higher self is just making sure that you got limited beliefs cleared out. You got certain things cleared out. Yeah, you could be doing the work, but that one thing you holding on to can make it all fall down. So that's why we go through these paths that we have to change ourselves on the path. That's usually what it come down to. When you go in the unknown and when you're stripped away from everything that you thought that was yours, you have to incorporate new ways of thinking, new beliefs, and then those new beliefs will keep your foundation in place. Trust me, I know how this shit go. And if you don't do that and you happen to go in the path of the unknown, what'll end up happening is you will get to your destination, but you'll end up coming back because you're still running off that old program. Trust me, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I've been doing this shit for a minute. I'm gonna give you an example. I went to the unknown. I went through some shit. Not no bad shit. It's never bad, but a couple of years ago, bro, I had to go through some shit. Ended up getting up out of it. Ended up going to LA. But the thing is, I didn't incorporate certain things within my being, so I ended up having to come back. I could have still been out there in LA if I would have stripped my old limited beliefs, and I would have stripped some things. I would have still been there today, because that place wasn't bad. I'm in the hood. I knew I was protected when I was in two hoods. Nigga, I'm 2 blocks away from Crenshaw. So I'm down there with them niggas. You feel me? I'm wearing all type of colors. Not to say I'm trying to gangbang, bro, but you gotta think, bro, if that's my shirt, bro, and they ain't got a lot of shirts, nigga, I gotta wear this shit. Motherfuckers wasn't fucking with me, and I put that on my life. I was hearing gunshots at night. Yeah, there was earthquakes. But, bro, confirmation with the wind picking up. It was a beautiful time. Beautiful in LA. But I noticed that I got to that place, but I still had limited beliefs and shit that was in the background that wasn't getting me through, right? And I ended up having to fucking come back, bro. I was pissed. Like, I don't know if I want to go back out there, because it's like, I want to go somewhere different. I went to LA. It's like I got that t-shirt. Let me go somewhere different. You feel me? Because I love LA, bro. I feel like LA got a piece of my heart. Because if I go down there, nigga, I love it so much, nigga, I could get too comfortable. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could be a little too comfortable in certain places. You just got to, know where you at, know where your place, and work around that. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta let go of a lack mindset. If you go into a new place and you came to that place with some limited beliefs, not to say you gotta keep them. It's always good to do that shadow work, that inner work, to clean them out, because you don't want to be in a new foundation, a new place with old screws and bolts in it. You want to clean that out, bro. And the best thing to do that is to work on your subconscious mind. That is not hard to do. Repetition. That's the key. Repetition and intention. It's not hard. It's not hard to do, bro. Every place that I went to, I used my subconscious mind to get to. Every place. I can't tell you too much of how I do it because I'll be giving you the game. But I can tell you I impress my subconscious mind to get to where I need to go. If you don't like it, get the fuck up out of there. If you don't like the place, leave. What's stopping you from leaving? You know what I'm saying? What's stopping you from leaving? But yeah, if you go out here and you go to that new foundation and that new place and you still running off old programs, you're gonna be back to where you was. Just make sure that you're going within your being and you doing the right things to clean it up. It's not hard. These people don't give themselves time to work on themselves. They don't give themselves time to read a book, change their subconscious mind. Hell yeah. Just so you can make sure you don't come back and make the same mistakes. I feel you on that. That's why I know, you know, my next destination is going to be one of my last destinations unless I want to travel. But I'm going to get it right this time because they made me strip like I'm in prison. I got to get butt naked and shit. When they, you know, when you go to, I've never been to jail, never been to prison, never got incarcerated. But you know how they strip your ass to make sure you ain't got nothing? That's basically how they do it. Just to make sure that you ain't coming in with no baggage. They'll strip your ass, look at your asshole, no diddy. Look at what you got up in your keister to make sure you ain't got no colon cancer. No diddy. No diddy. Just to make sure that you ain't coming in with no baggage. So, you know, I look at that like being grateful because I kind of knew where I was at. I wasn't in a good place. But now I look where I'm going to, even though it get rocky, even though it's unexplainable, even though I'm like, what the fuck? I know I'm getting to the place that I'm looking to go. I know I'm getting to that place. It may take, it ain't gonna take too long, but it may take some time. Fuck it. I'd rather go through the fucking fire because I know I'm gonna get back. You know, sometimes you gotta go in that fire, and that's the unknown. And don't get me wrong, the place that you go, you know, when you make it to the destination, you still gonna be in the unknown, but you're gonna have confidence because you got through that shit. And this shit ain't gonna be nothing because you had to go through darkness. Yeah. You had to go through the darkness to get there. It's a difference. You know you're gonna be good. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, no lie. There's gonna be times where you just don't know what the fuck is going on, but you protect it. Because when you go to the unknown, it's not like motherfucker vulnerable to where motherfucker can just get you. No, you got all type of shit around you. When you in transition period, your protection is even ramped up even more because they know how people is. People think you low, but you ain't low, you building up. You're actually on a higher vibration than where you were, but they think you low because they're on the outside looking in. But really, that's a trap. Just to see if they take the bait. Because by attacking you in that position, there's certain things around you that don't play. You know what I'm saying? I just take me for example. Motherfuckers thought they could come over here and do whatever the fuck they want. But now they're starting to pay with their health. Their health is depleting. Just because you think you can send some magic my way, just because you think you can do some dumbass, low-ass magic, you think that shit work? Motherfucker, that shit don't work. So now their health is depleted. And they're having kidney issues. Their liver's failing them. You know what I'm saying? But this has to do with what they did. And it actually ramps up. So like, when you go through the unknown and you go into that destination that your soul's called, your soul is going to call upon protection from the primordial realms. So you're going to have your protection going to get ramped up to where they can't fuck with you. They really couldn't fuck with you, but now they can't, because what happens is you're going to need more motherfucking heads around you just because your higher self is leading you to the place. Don't get me wrong, it's omni-intimate, whatever the fuck that word is. It can do the work, but it's like, hey, nigga, I need some help. So what happens is you're going to have way more protection around you. So motherfuckers just can't fuck with you. Don't just think you out here vulnerable. You ain't got no support system. It's not like that, but you got your motherfuckers around you, but you may not have no physical motherfuckers around you. Because sometimes you got to go to it alone, because the people around us, they be toxic. I'm learning that. These motherfuckers around be toxic as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's just something I realized. That toxicity ain't no joke. I had to leave a lot of people alone. A lot of jobs alone because they were just too toxic. You know, and that's just the name of the game. Sometimes you got to get away from that shit, like, completely. Like, I learned this. Hell yeah. I think I know what you mean. But, like, when you go into the unknown, you go into these rites of passages, they're trying to strip you from that negativity that you was attaching yourself to. Because sometimes you got to go in it with nobody around you, because the people that you was connected to was toxic. I'm learning that. I get around some people, and I'm like, why am I feeling that? But I go around these people, I don't feel that. You know what you feel around motherfucker if something ain't right. I be like, something not right around here, bro. Something's not right with these people. That's a confirmation. That's something telling you that these people ain't shit. You gotta look at that like, there ain't no coincidence. You get around somebody, next thing you know, you start feeling low. No, that person ain't shit, bro. Get away from them. You already know. What you mean by they don't even know? I'm trying to see what you mean. But, like, you got to peep game. Like, these motherfuckers be holding your ass back. I'm realizing, like, that's why I'm afraid to, like, I'm not going to lie. I can say I'm afraid a little bit, because I don't want to make the same decision I made last time. Not to say I'm scared, but I ain't going to cap. There's certain things I'm trying to do, but I just don't want to be popped in a toxic environment to where it's holding me down again. I hate those. That's why I'm like, I'm so done with, like, interacting and being around people, but I can't do it. Certain people are cool, but majority of these people out here are toxic. That's why I'm like, I don't like being in the same place for too long. Oh, yeah, you right. You right. That's just who they is. They just think they okay. You right. That's why I like, sometimes I gotta smoke weed to be around people. No. A lot of the times, I have to smoke weed around these motherfuckers, because they're so fucking toxic. Because then I smoke the weed, it put me in my own vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, I'm about had it with this fucking. I about had it with people, bro. Because it's like, I ain't perfect, but I do know I vibrate at a high frequency. And I can't help it. There's nothing to brag about. It's just how I am as a person. I just like to be at a high frequency to make sure I'm always doing decent. I may not have shit. You may not see, I'm just saying, for example, you may see me with nothing, but still I maintain a high frequency, bro. Hey, Patah, this motherfucker. Hey, much love. I see you was on live, nigga. You made the video private, nigga. Yeah, nigga, yeah, I'm watching you, Patah. I was trying to jump in, but I was doing some shit, nigga. Then I hop back in that motherfucker. Nigga, your shit, you made that bitch private. Yeah, we watching you, Patah, no CIA. You know I'm fucking with you, bro. But much love, man, much love. But yeah, what was I just getting at? That's what you know how I am, nigga. I start to talking and I forget. Cause I be in a spirit, quote unquote. I was just getting somewhere, bruh. That's what be happening. Yeah, I feel you. These all be impromptu, nigga. No, I feel what the fuck you saying. No substance. You just was on that bitch freestyling this shit. It's kind of like how I'm doing now. But I was just getting somewhere. But yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, oh shit, bro. My phone's on fucking 5% that fast. What? Hold on. Hey, I'm gonna be back on this bitch later. I'm gonna be back on this bitch. I just gotta listen to the mother. I got a couple minutes. I'm gonna be back on this bitch. But yeah, you ain't gotta have shit to be in a high vibration, right? You ain't gotta have shit. So you can have everything in the world and be in a low vibration, bruh, because all the shit you have ain't connected to your soul. So don't look at it like this motherfucker got money. This motherfucker got everything that he on a high vibration. That don't mean shit. It could be that homeless man that ain't got shit on the highest frequency of them all, bro. But he just don't want the same shit you want. Confirmation. He ain't using his imagination to get to where he really need to go. He just going with the flow. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because that man is a lesson. You know what I'm saying? You know, he got a lesson. So, you know, I wouldn't look at a motherfucker and try to, you know, see what the fuck he got to see what type of frequency he on. You really can't tell. You really can't tell. You really got to go with, you know, how you feel around a motherfucker. But I wanted to speak on this before I go. I got 5%. It's about the alchemy. The great mother talked about this alchemy. You know, you should never feel like there's something that you can't work with. There's not a solution to your problems. The solution is alchemy. You got to mix that shit. I noticed that back in the day, our ancestors, that they had an issue, what they do? They get the herbs, they get that chicken blood, they get them berries from that tree, and they whip that shit around and they made it happen. You know what I'm saying? They don't really speak on the motherfucking wizards out there, them witches out there, bro. Don't ever feel like there's not an option, there's not a solution to your problem. There is. You just got to be calm. I think I talked about this in the past, but the key is the alchemy. Mixing things together and making it into one. Like, they ain't going to tell you this, and I ain't going to tell you fully, but nigga, you can make portals out here, bro. And you ain't necessarily got to make a portal for beings to hop in, bro. Man, you can make a money portal. You can make a money portal, nigga. You can make anything, but you gotta use your soul to find out what elements is in that portal. It's not like you just mix some shit together, bro. It's not like that. If it was like that, everybody be doing it. But it's the alchemy. It's the alchemy, you know. That's why I noticed, like, you will have a white motherfucker and a black motherfucker come together. That's alchemy. Two different ingredients making one. You have two black motherfuckers, and they come out with a different child. That's alchemy. It don't matter if they two blacks and they come out with black. That's still alchemy. You bring together two of the different type of, you know, recipes is make it one big thing. Alchemy is everything, you know. Just like with the music we make. You know what I mean? That's what I wanted to get at. Like, some of this music ain't good for you. I ain't gonna cap. But some of this music you can use as alchemy to transmute certain energies. I ain't gonna lie. Certain music I listen to, they quote unquote call it evil, but I transmute it. I alchemize that energy and I use it for me to go get shit. For me to go hustle. You feel what I'm saying? Not all this shit is bad, but some people can't use it for that. They can't alchemize it. They can't utilize it. They just take it for what it is, and for what it is, it can harm your aura. But if you alchemize that shit, you good. That's all right, you know. Everybody different. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can do that. But it's all about alchemy. Sometimes you gotta alchemize certain things to get a result. like alchemizing your water. You know what I mean? Shout out to I mean, I've been know about the 2-cup method, but shout out to the motherfuckers on Black Magic shit. They just brought it to my attention again about talking to your water, like whatever that dude from back in the day, he would put some shit in the water, speak to it, put it in the freezer, and it'll change and shit. Like, we all know about this, but you just gotta remember certain things. Certain motherfuckers are good with different elements. Like, you can see I'm a fiery nigga, so I gotta use fire. Oh, hell yeah. Yep. That's what I was just talking about. You know what's funny, Patel? I was just gonna get at that. I was just gonna say, oh, but 2%, I gotta get this out. Some people come from like the infernal realm. I mean, we damn near, I can't say everybody, but bro, we come from different type of realms. So if I come from an infernal realm, I gotta use fire. You know what I'm saying? And if you got a strong connection to the earth, not everybody do, but some people love the animals and shit for no reason. Motherfucker, you gotta use that earth element. But some people love water. They're very creative. They gotta use water. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta see what you're used to. And then some motherfuckers can use etheric. I think the etheric is with the mind. Like Joseph Ally. Joseph Ally be using his fucking mind. I feel like that's a spiritual energy, because no matter what, you gotta have some type of power to imagine with your mind and bring it forth. Like Joseph Ally. Joseph Ally can do that shit. Shout out to Joseph Ally. He brought me on point with a couple of things. I ain't gonna cap. Without him, I don't even think I would have made it to LA. I mean, he gave me some tools to use. I ain't gonna lie. I fucking took them tools and I went to places. That's why I gotta remember who I am. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I forget, because life is a motherfucker. Sometimes I forget what got me to certain places. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm just remembering, oh, I did this to get there. I did that to get there. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely gotta alchemize shit. It's not hard to see where you from. You gotta see what are your qualities. If you a fiery ass nigga, bro, you use fire. If you a calm ass nigga, you use water. If you love the earth, you love going outside, you use earth. If you a spiritual nigga, you always in your mind manifesting, you figure out how to use your etheric body. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Joseph Ally. He'll get you on point. He'll get you on point. But yo, I'll be back a little later, man. I promise y'all. I'm gonna put the card of the day for y'all motherfuckers that fuck with that shit. My phone finna die. I love y'all niggas. I just had to listen to the great mother, because she be, you know what I'm saying? I don't do this for nobody, for the great mother and for the people. So I kind of gotta listen. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be obedient. But I love y'all motherfuckers, man. Y'all have a good one. Peace.